today we've got a special guest. Thanks to COVID, you know, we got restrictions, but I'm vaccinated, I got my mask on, so protecting my clients. Today we've got Mel. What's the full performer name, stage name, man?
It's Mellomatic, M-E-L-L-O.
Alright, yeah, so today we got Mellomatic with us today, and pretty much gonna give this man, we're gonna change his life. He's living a little rough, we got, you know, pandemic here. But yeah, we're just gonna get them together, we're gonna get some, what projects and stuff you got coming on. Because you were mentioning briefly, you got an EP coming up soon, or you got what you got going on, man?
Yeah, I got a channel 2 for Mellomatic TV on YouTube. Mellomatic TV channel 1 is out still. Currently, it's just a replay of all my top 5s. I like TV, I like movies, so my career gonna be based around that. Y'all got the first TV show, you know what I'm saying? The first channel was always rerun. So channel 2 gonna be some more reruns of y'all favorites.
So Mellomatic, that's your stage name, and for those who don't know, you're a music artist.
Yes.
And what genre are you? Are you a rapper? Are you hip hop or R&B?
Hip hop and rap.
Okay, hip hop and rap. Okay. Where do you find your inspiration from, man? Like what kind of vibes you putting out there, man, or energy?
Most of them trying to bring it back to the same waves and emotions we got 2010. Same characters he's out now. You got Drake, you got Cole, still putting out real music. I give credit to other folks too, but those two people inspire me to continue my process.
Okay. Is there any artists that you really resonated growing up with? Like, is there certain artists as a kid you were like, oh, this person's really sweet? Or like, who really got you into wanting to do music yourself?
The biggest influence around the time I started, I would go with Travis Scott.
Okay.
It was a little bit before he blew up.
Yeah.
Already heard him, it had a nice sound.
Okay.
Then him, 2 Chainz, and T.I. got on that song, Upper Echelon.
Okay.
It was just perfect. But he made me feel like I wanted to use it to like, man, he give me that same vibe, so I'm gonna try to sing it.
Alright, and you said you got a little TV show going on. What's happening on the show? Is it music related, or what's it about?
And I'm going to break it down mostly to more of a visual podcast.
Okay.
Surrounded by sports, music, real world problems.
So it's just like you said, a visual podcast. So you guys talking about a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just you or who else?
Me and a couple more of my good friends, close friends of mine.
Yeah. And you got a label that you're a part of, right?
Yeah, it's not a label.
Or what did you got going on?
Everybody calls it a label. It's just a management.
Okay.
I'm still an independent artist.
Okay. Do you plan on owning your own, or do you want do you plan on joining the label or creating your own label? Or?
If a label, a pretty nice label, hits me up and I like what they're talking about, I feel like I could benefit from it, I'll talk to them.
Okay.
Other than that, future plans to start my own label that's a long-term goal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do plan on starting my own label.
So how are you with how do you feel about like mental health? Do you think that's something that one that's either prioritized now in life, you know, with more celebrities and stuff coming out talking about it? Do you experience any of those things by yourself? I can only imagine being like your own, you know, entity in itself. You know, I'm sure it's difficult to balance internally.
Yeah, but I mean, some people don't get through the things they need to get through to get to a stage and handle those things.
Yeah.
Specifically, like music-wise. I respect a lot of stars because even with me, I ain't really know about it yet, but even now, it's like you can think of the pressure of having a regular life going on, but then you still gotta show up in front of the camera or anything else, and you still gotta keep your persona together.
Yeah.
They don't gotta know what's going on in your life at the same time. My mom told me, you know, it works for life and for basketball. Whatever's going on the court is going on the court, and whatever's happening outside the court, don't got nothing to do with what's going on it.
Yeah.
Just focus on that.
I like that. I think that's very insightful. Not easy at all. Especially, being a man. Actually, just being a person, really, because a lot of times people don't want to hear your problems. And then sometimes people share their problems too much. They're like, all right, all I hear is negative stuff. I don't want to be around you that often. You're just going to complain. Use me as a vent or a tool to vent.
I feel like it's important at the same time as, you gotta make an impression. Me, I'm doing it in waves. My music videos started off a little different quality. My hair was a little scruffy in one. The next video or interview, I was cleaned up a little bit, on camera. My hair wasn't cut, but it was neat, it was together. Then I did a music video and I was all the way together, so completely cleaned up. I want you to see me in all angles of life because at the end of the day, you might catch somebody at a certain time of the day. You can't judge me, my friend. You can't judge me because you see me like this before.
Because a lot of people say a haircut instills confidence. A lot of times people feel good about themselves, right? Do you think that it impacts your ability to perform, or even potentially enhances your ability to perform?
Well, yeah, I would say it depends on who you are.
Okay.
I'm the type of guy that I just want everybody to accept me for whatever the hell you see.
Okay.
Because if you're really listening, it's a different message than what I look like. Most people say they didn't even know I made music based off how I live. I knew this question was coming. Yes, but at the same time, no. Because freestyling is creative and all, but what's the use of having somebody have a dangerous pen if freestyling was so important? I don't think you should lose it, you should use it more. But in a sense, don't let it take away from those who can write. That's what I'm saying. Don't let the writer's ability get lost.
Yeah, what's funny is nowadays I see a lot of people who actually don't have or are unable to freestyle at all. It's just kind of like someone who's inexperienced or just ignorant to it. Would assume anybody that can write and freestyle just to start to see that more. It's like, no, that's a skill in itself. So the vaccine. What do you think about this vaccine, man? Or what's your opinions on it?
I would say it's not that I don't trust the planet. When it comes down to helping us out and getting rid of this terrible disease that's going on. But a certain generation was conditioned to believe we were being used as and it's been proof shown throughout our life that y'all been playing with our DNA and all that extra stuff. So it's like, not that I don't trust it, it's just that I'm not gonna get it until I know for 100% everything's alright.
I completely understand that. Me personally, I'm vaccinated. I personally believe that each person should make the decision based on their health. So,
I don't think it should be mandatory.
No, I don't think that it should. I can understand in certain situations, such as in the medical field. Okay. I believe if I interact with sickly people or people who are at high risk, I believe that those people should be mandatory. Do I think athletes should be? I feel like kind of.
They're more international.
Yeah,
you're a
lot more busy. You're traveling more than everybody else. You're more at risk because you're flying and driving and interacting with more people on a day-to-day basis or hour basis. But some people are making that actually an issue where, like in San Francisco, to attend any of the games, you have to be vaccinated. So there's a player in the league, I'm gonna say his name, Andrew Wiggins. So Andrew Wiggins is claiming that his religion, it would be going against his religion that he were to get vaccinated. And I guess they denied his request. So they're like, all right, well look, either you can not play the games that are at home, like your home games, and not get paid for it, or you get vaccinated. It's like when you sign a contract, you gotta, there's certain things you have to uphold. And that's a safety protocol that they're issuing. I get that it's your religion, but it's like, all right, well, if you're gonna stick with your religion, then you're gonna have to stick with not getting that check that you were. Because at this point now you're breaking the contract essentially, right? Or am I being stubborn?
I'm very partial on that. Because I'm like, if it was in the contract, you read the contract, you signed the contract. You can't get mad at them saying you can't come here and get paid. But
well, they're giving you an ultimatum. Hey,
if that wasn't in your original agreement, I would be a little upset.
Essentially, one of the biggest reasons why I do this channel and interview artists is because I feel as though in the music scene, there's not enough artists out here that are big and known that are trying to work with people to all become exposed. I feel like there's a lot of people in the music industry in Columbus who just don't want to work together, or they were like, oh, if I work with you or do a collab, you got to pay me X amount of money.
Well, I mean, you ain't wrong. That's the problem, and that's the reason why everybody in the city think I'm with a label. Everybody inside the management, we actually work together most of the time. Or at least the real artists of the management. I'm not going to say that some people aren't real artists, but some of them ain't pushing it, and they know me. I'm going to say this in there, but I work a little harder. But everybody's stingy. Everybody wants to share their talents. Everybody wants to share their doors. Like, you can open doors for other people. They don't want to help each other. Hey, this is the way over here. Or, share the sauce. Even our radio stations don't even show up to the city. I've been to plenty of states that the radio station has a specific station for the local artists. And there's not. I don't hear nothing. All I hear is the industry stuff. I've tried to send in my music before. You know what they told me? Do you sound like the Migos? I said no. They said they can't be on the radio. What is that? So it's just like nobody's trying to expose Columbus at all. But that's something different when we try to change over here with the management. That's why I say I got a good team behind me. We're all trying to get people more involved.
And it's the same with the barbering industry, where I feel like we can all equal. It's not like if I'm successful, you can't be successful. That's not the case. But that's how a lot of people act about it. It's like, look, I'm trying to go to the top. Y'all trying to come with me? Alright, well, if you're trying to come to the top, you got to put in work too. Thanks again, Mellomatic, man. I appreciate you for coming in. I like to think we got them together. But yeah, again, go ahead, feel free to plug yourself. Let them know what you got going on, man. And tell them where to find you.
Stay tuned. We got Mellomatic Channel 2 coming out pretty soon. Another album on the way. And you can find me on all platforms at Mellomatic TV.